Okay, we're back. Had to deal with a little phone call there. But that's cool. We're taking care of this slime creature. Our slow speed is really causing some issues here. Why don't we just make a viper? There we go. Kind of a rough D15. I suppose I'd like to have deflect missiles, but we haven't found it yet. I'll probably keep acquiring books. Beale's Blood Bar? I guess it's like a vampire shop. Woohoo! Vile Clutch is available. And some other undead spells. Vile Clutch is available in that book too. And this one. Oh, this is the cheapest one. It kind of sucks because we don't have any necromancy or earth. But it's such a good spell that I almost have to have to do it. And I suppose we could. I suppose we need to get Hydra online though. Just to have something that can take care of any problem. The problem with Vile Clutch is just it's so good that you shouldn't really pass it up on any character. We found Ignite Poison, Ice Form, and Bolt of Magma. Ignite Poison might actually be worth getting, because we could make fire clouds with Mephitic, if I wanted to. 0% paralyze and slow. So he can't do that. Let's Meph Cloud him. Doesn't want to work. I'm concerned about the potential for LCS. Let's take summonings to 15. Maybe we'll be below 10% on Summon Hydra by then. Robe of the Archmagi. All right. That's nice. We could wear Robe of Magic Resistance, actually, and buy one of those Rings of Wizardry, but I think I'm happier with Archmagi. And here's a +2 of Archmagi. Okay. We've actually cleared Dungeon, we've cleared Orc, and we've cleared Lair. So that tells me it's time to go into a Lair branch. We're lacking an R-Poisoned and R-Lack. Although we could swap one of those on. Oh, we don't, yeah, we have Snake, so we do need R-Lack. Or we'd like to have it anyway. I guess we'll go into Swamp. And we'll, yeah, we'll purchase our Poise. But I am going to keep this MR on for now. This other one, just in case I run into a unique in there. Okay, there's Roxanne. Looks like we're going to go the Earth route as soon as we get this Hydra online. And we may even go statue form again, because her book's guaranteed to have it. We'll probably have Iron Shot as well, which we don't have yet. It's just a matter of defeating her, which should be pretty easy if I get these guys over there. Boom. I'll just let them kill her. Takes a little time, but it's safer this way. This is not so good. Got him. Okay, let's take a look. Statue form, sticks to snakes, nice. Spider form, Yaras, and pass wall, so no Iron Shot. But statue form's in there, and that's really, really, really good, so I think we're going to be going that route again. It's a little similar to what we did last time, but it'll work. I am annoyed that I've gone so hard into summonings and still haven't gotten Hydra online. Is he even resistant to lightning? No, he's not. Oh boy. Well, getting paralyzed here would be bad. Set these guys on fire so they die. Okay, down we go. Sort of an ugly swamp here. He's not resistant to electricity. He's vulnerable to fire, but he also does a ton of damage, so I don't know if I want to fool with that. I might just... oh god, there's two of them. might just scattershot him. Yeah, that's fine. A lot of little tedious fights here. But it all works out in the end. Let's fight these guys with the help of a Viper. We've got summonings to 15 now. Hydra is 9%, but it's red. So I need to get it not red. Let's put a spire there. Gotta think of blocking harpoon shots now. The swamp worms are significantly tougher. Okay, we just took a lot of damage. Didn't notice him there at first until he shot the breath at me. What do I want to do about this? I'm gonna kill him with lightning. Now we've got this to deal with. How much does Spectral Cloud actually do? Spectral, it doesn't actually say. It doesn't say how much damage. Well, I doubt that it's 75 or 70 or whatever. Got him. It's time to rest. We got acquirement. We don't really need brand weapon ever again. Do I want to acquire book? I mean, I don't know. We don't have Malign Gateway or any of the higher level spells that I'd like to have. And as far as our items go, they're, outside of the amulet, they're kind of mundane, but they're everything we would need to win the game. So I think we're going to go book because the book will always it'll always give me spells that I don't have yet. So even if they're useless spells, it puts me closer to having a full spell book. Darkness and Simulacrum. I think it always gives me books, spells that I don't have. So that was useless. Well, Simulacrum might be, or Burnight isn't that, but still. It's a dice roll either way, but at least with the book, you're getting closer. So for the next acquirement, if you find one, you're more likely to find a spell that you actually want to have. It's a little surprising that it gave me those. I guess it's not very weighted for your skills, because I don't have Ice or Necromancy, but it gave me Simulacrum. Okay, 6% and yellow. So our summonings are fine. We're going to train Necromancy now, which we're not very good at, and Earth, which we're also not very good at compared to our other stuff, but that's just how good BVC is. And we found Book of Geomancy, which gives us rapid deconstruction. That's nice. Are we any good at transmutations? Yeah, we have +1 transmutations, so it's not terrible. Alright, I should not summon Hydras unless I absolutely have to, because it takes my spell, it creates a lot of spell hunger. Okay. We are on the final floor. What is this? Zot trap? I don't think so. I'm telling you, man, Zot traps are just not a good mechanic. Five heads. He'll probably die. Yeah, there we go. You must be making a lot of noise, because everything's coming to the staircase to fight me. However, I can't really complain about that because I'd actually prefer it this way. I knew that was going to happen. We have 13 fear. Let's use some. A lot of damage here. Why don't we go ahead and hop and let the flames do their work. We don't want to fight near this Zot trap, do we? I am pretty surprised that this sling is doing as much work as it is, just with stones, not even bullets. +4 though. How are we doing on gold? 4,700? I could summon some shops. I mean, we're doing quite well for ourselves, however... I feel like... I feel like it's better to just save for... We're gonna bribe Zot, you know? I'm gonna enslave this guy. Ghost crabs really are the most obnoxious thing in here. I mean, there's other dangerous stuff. Arguably, the Thorn Hunters are more dangerous just because they could do huge amounts of damage at range. On the other hand, Ghost Crabs can put things next to you that can do pretty good damage to you and can surround you. Oh, the Lernaean Hydra might be here. I think this might be the branch end for that. Oh, it very well might be. Do we have a plan for killing her? Maybe. Oh yeah, there she is. Yeah. We'll just make our own Hydras. Wow. Hashtag wrecked. Trying to figure out like the right way to do this. But there we go. Learning got killed by my Spire. I was waiting for that. Valclutch still has a hunger cost attached to it. If we want to really have fun with that, we're going to need to get our spell casting up. Okay, there's the rune. We can go to Snake Pit now. There's an ice cave. I could go back and grab that cloud, immunity to clouds scarf, but I don't think it's that important. Let's just magic map. Wish we had digging, we could go straight to it. Okay, let's go up. A lot of damage potential there. Are we going to take a ton of damage? Oh, we sure are. That's 40. Can't block it either because they have portal projectile. That sucks. I wasn't thinking. I shouldn't have come back down here. Fog. This is cool. Make Hydra, Hydra, Hydra. Spire. I kind of want to heal wounds, but I'm just going to curing. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's more. This is outrageous. We need digging really badly. Fog again. No dice. Wow, okay. Let's think this through again. I'll take a step. Of course, that puts the Hydra there. Let's lightning. Another sharpshooter dies. Let's drink another curing just to top off a little bit. Lightning. Lightning. Got the sharpshooter. At this point, I don't care if I miss the archway or not. Really? We miscast Val Clutch and we're actually slow now. Yeah, it collapsed. Oh well. It was not worth going through trying to die, basically, you know, to rush over there. I could have teleported right off the bat, but teleporting in here is a real bad idea. Alright, we're out of mana. Is that thing immune to lightning? It's not, but it doesn't really want to take damage for some reason. Okay, now it's dead. Maybe it was injured and I just couldn't, I just missed it somehow. I don't know. Curious what this is going to do. Oh, it's going to make an iron grate. Can't disintegrate the gates anymore. I can't LRD because of dumb changes. At least I don't think it destroys grates. I suppose it might. I doubt it. Just have to wait until we find digging, I guess. That staff could be exactly what we need. Actually, you know what? I can blink into that square. Of course it's poison. It's something completely useless. Oh well. Looks like we've got the combo online. SLS Lightning Spire. I don't want to overuse it just yet on account of the fact that I still don't have hunger-free clutch. On the other hand, we have roughly 10 million gold right now, you know, so we're not going to run out of food. We can just buy a food shop. Actually, well, for some reason I thought there might be a food shop already, but there's not. Okay. Let's, paralyze. Let's Val Clutch. And let's let the zombie hands take them out. Which I should have done that from the start. Huh. Portal projectile might actually be worth getting on this guy, actually. I've been thinking about that for a little while. The problem is that sling is just something we're using out of convenience. I never really wanted to go full sling, hence the reason I haven't gone past 6 training. And we could very easily get Mendeley at this point, but just a matter of do I actually want to put the experience in, and with so many good things to be working towards on this character, I think the answer is no. Especially since stat form is right on the path. Let's paralyze this guy. Okay, goodbye. It's very interesting being Barachian and using Vile Clutch because you've got the edge of vision where Vile Clutch usually you can't hit somebody on the edge of vision. Now that's extended an extra square, so it's both good and bad. It's bad insofar as I can't, it takes me a little while to get close to people to do it, but then I can walk further away and have the Vile Clutch continue working. So it's kind of a mixed bag. This is an interesting set of rings. Wow, I'm actually faced with a choice. We're going to have RN plus from stat form, so I think I'd rather have the Dex plus 7. 3 different choices for RLEC, that's pretty wild. I could get the Int plus 4, but having more mana is going to be better, I think. Oh wait, what am I thinking? I get our poise as well. Well, no, I'll have stat form for that. But I don't have it yet. We'll buy both, and we'll consider swapping. Yeah. This way I don't have to skip out on our poise. And we'll get rid of, actually, once we have Arlec, we can use neither of these because we get Arlec from stat form. Probably just swap to plus 5 intelligence or something. This is much better with Arlec. That's only 22%, but it worked, shockingly. Not that this is working. It's the beefiest sharpshooter ever. We're probably going to go right into Elf after this. Since we have the Vile Clutch LRD Wombo combo. Well, I can get LRD anyway. And we don't have passage, but we do have hop, which is probably good enough. Being a Barachian is just exceptionally awful for these sharpshooters. They can hit you anywhere in line of sight, which is just massive. So it's just not a lot of fun. Wow. Oh, I found bucklers a while back and I never used them. Oh boy, let's hop. Hippity hoppity. Let's grab that buckler. Doesn't really affect my spells, so... Oops, I don't want to be in swamp, I want to be in snake. This is going okay, this stair dancing strategy. I'd like you to take a step so I can vow clutch you. There we go. Let's try to stay above 70-ish. Certainly a ton of sharpshooters. Okay, there we go. I wanted to get some explosions on this. Back to spellcasting. There we go. Oh. We'll just hop right out of all that. Still got the spell hunger from all that, so... I like it when the rear end and snake is dense like this. Makes it easier to kill more things at once. This could have taken a lot longer if I hadn't gotten that immolate up. Hey, you know, if this streak actually continues and somehow I get the vaunted 24-win tournament streak, which I'm confident that I could do it. Like, I have confidence in my skills. I don't have confidence in the game not to screw me, you know? Like, you can be as good at the game as you want to be, but if you're playing certain combos, you can just lose, unfortunately. This game's in the bag as long as I don't make a mistake, but, well, like, for example, Chaos Knight. That's, you know, admittedly randomized as to whether you win or not to a much larger degree than any other background on purpose, but if you want to get the 24 streak in a tournament, you got to do every single background. We're going to end up using this shield. That's cool. Okay, I'll just keep that on F, I guess. We have a few places we could go. We could go to Elf, Depths, Vaults, or Slime Pits. Now, Corrosion Resistance hasn't spawned. I'd like to have it on this character. Ooh, statue form almost castable if I wanted to. We'll get there. That's an eventually kind of thing. For now, though, we can do all of Elf reasonably safely. By the way, I've soured on Summon Forest as a spell. It's good, but I no longer think that it's a particularly good stepping stone to Malign Gateway. I think that it takes too long to start up. I think that it is too unreliable in the way that it pulls things to the trees, and I think that the Dryad is way too fragile, so she can just die really quickly, and you can be left without help. It's not a bad spell, but when you're comparing things to other summoning spells, well, it's hard to measure up sometimes. Okay, let's get some arrows. I should have gotten Sticks to Snakes a long time ago. Because we're going to end up, at some point, we're going to end up training transmutations. So we can amnesia off butterflies, probably, and get snakes as soon as we have transmutations trained up. And much like the octopode, we're just going to end up as sort of everything man. Summonings, transmutations, earth, you know, whatever. Unarmed combat. Unlike the octopode, we're going to have a shield, but we're not going to have Rue abilities, so gotta be careful. I'm probably going a little too far grabbing these arrows, but I've gotten every single arrow in the game now. I just realized I don't have a particularly good way of killing fire elementals. Other than LRD in here. I think I want to get rid of Meth Cloud soon. Okay. I've cleared the entrance. I'm going to take a little break. Nice little hour-long video here, kind of like my old ones. As far as this run goes, the plan is pretty much the same as for the Octopode. We're going to clear out Elf. We're going to go into Vaults. We may try to get Shatter online if we can find it. That would make Vaults 5 free. But as it stands, we can handle Vaults 1 through 4 pretty easily. We can handle Elf 1 through 3 pretty easily. We can handle Crypt pretty easily. So let's see, we've got Hydra. We could probably handle Depths decently easily. Slime Pits is a big question mark. Unfortunately, we're missing some... We're missing some of the pieces of the puzzle on Slime. But we have statue form, and if we had that online, we could do that pretty easily. So I think I'll end up meleeing acid blobs, which is a little suspect, but we've got the Hydras. It's not that huge of a deal. So I think that we'll run through Elf, we'll run through Vaults 1 through 4, see if we can find some Arc Corrosion, and kind of reevaluate from there. even without our corrosion, we should be able to do slime just fine. Just drink this last potion of resistance once we get TRJ. We're doing quite nicely on resources, though. 6 haste, 4 heal wounds, 4 blinking. I'm surprised I don't have more, actually, but the reason for that is because I'm worshipping Gozag, and on my Gozag characters I tend to buy shops with scrolls and potions in them, so I end up with this huge stack of resources at the end. We haven't bought any shops, though. We've been stacking gold, so maybe eventually. Until next time, though, I am signing out.